What's up, all our musicians out there? Just finished up with the workout, so I'm pretty sweaty still. And it's getting pretty hot here in LA. But anyway, jumping into this video, this is a massive question I get a lot, especially when it comes to music production for beginners, and that is, what are the best tools or software to get started? And that comes down for me to 3 different things I suggest that you download. The first is you need a DAW. This is a digital audio workstation. All that means is it's the main program that you need to start making music. I always suggest Ableton. I want to say as a quick side note that even though, yes, Ableton's known a lot for EDM, it's not just for making EDM. I've produced classical pieces and orchestral pieces and hip-hop records and even some rock records all with Ableton. I want to say that because I know some people have told me, like, oh, Mark, I want to make hip-hop, but I know Ableton's just for EDM. No, it's not. You can use Ableton for everything, every type of genre. However, if let's say you're not into Ableton or for whatever reason you don't want to do it, make sure you have like FL Studio, Logic is another great one, Pro Tools is another great one. Make sure you have a good DAW. That's your main program you're going to use to start making music. The second thing I suggest is getting a plugin called Serum. Serum is a synthesizer, and what it allows you to do is create pretty much any sound that you can possibly think of. Now, granted, Serum, I will say, is very, very popular, especially in EDM. Some aspects of hip-hop, for example, Kanye West uses Serum. However, I will say that especially for other genres, like, say, rock, classical, orchestral, Serum might not be as useful. So this is a case-by-case basis. However, I always suggest Serum because it is the most powerful synthesizer out there. And then lastly, number 3 is Splice Sounds. The reason why I suggest Splice is an entire database with millions upon millions of samples, loops, sounds, quick one-shots, everything you could think of that you can download and use, and even better, it's royalty free. You could download a vocal sample, a drum sample, some violin sample, a random guitar sample, some rare instruments like a shamisen or a berimbau, or whatever the case is. The amount of stuff you could do with Splice Sounds is truly limitless, simply because you have every genre you can think of, every style you can think of, so many different nationalities, cultures, world instruments, everything you need, regardless of what genre you're producing. And like I said, it's royalty-free, meaning you have all the rights to those samples. So for example, if let's say you use a vocal sample or a random sample of, like I said before, a shamisen, you don't have to worry about, well, am I going to get in legal trouble for using this sample? No, you can use it, put it in your track, make it sound amazing. Recapping what I just said, 1, you need a really good DAW. I always suggest Ableton. 2, Serum, especially if you're making EDM or electronic music, it's a must-have. And then lastly, 3, Splice Sounds. Regardless of the genre that you're making, orchestral, cinematic, rock, hip-hop, rap, EDM, doesn't matter. Splice Sounds is incredible.